BZmiatas. Today we're going to pull away from the engine bay and move into the interior. We need to pull out all the air conditioning components. Once we have all those air conditioning components pulled out, we'll be able to relocate the fuse box and the vacuum control solenoid and a few other solenoids into the interior right by that dash bar and the firewall, so that our engine bay looks a little bit better as everything's tucked away, and just overall a cleaner look and easier to access for pretty much everything. So let's get into it. Alright, I was able to get the I think blower motor and AC, I don't know what that piece is called. Either way, I got those two big pieces out. To get the third and main piece right there, I will have to pull out the dash bar, but I think I can get away with just dropping it down, not really disconnecting too much more, just a few bolts. So we'll do that now. Alright, with all that out, I need to pull the wiring harness so I can remove those cables from the harness, so I just have a very simple and broken down harness to work with. Alright, here are the tools I'm going to use. I'm going to use a pair of snips, a pick, and then also I have this key set from Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below. Really, we're using one key that's flat on one edge and curved on the other that gets underneath the pins and lifts them up. So here on the harness, I'm just cutting off the different pieces for the AC control and then pulling the wires through my zip ties so I can keep my zip ties on there for now. It's holding all the different areas where they need to be. Here I'm fitting up the different connectors for the different buttons, switches, and everything to make sure I don't cut off anything that I do still need. Here's where I'm actually removing the pins from the connector. It takes a little bit to get those retaining pieces off, but once you have them lift up, you just have to slide the key in the front side and lift up against the thing that's holding the actual pin in. Then you can just pull the pin out and then your harness is simplified. That's all the stuff we've removed. It's a pretty good chunk, as well as the AC controls, which aren't part of the harness. Alright, I think this harness is good for now. I do have to still solder and heat shrink like 2 or 3 areas, but now that all the extra pins are out, got everything thrown away, and I'll probably end up cleaning and putting a sheath over all this, but this will work for now. Now that we have that interior harness all finalized, we're going to go ahead and move over into our engine bay and start tucking those solenoids, well, unwrapping them, cleaning them up, and then moving them through the firewall into the interior. Alright, here we have our big mess. Some of it goes to the front of the engine. We need to unwrap the wiring harnesses. They're covered in grease. I want to get them all cleaned up, and then we'll start moving things into the interior, and then start rewrapping the harness, and yeah, see how clean we can get it. For everything that we can't get in the interior, we will run the wiring along the side here, up just so it'll hide under the headlight and whatnot, and that should be pretty good. I don't know why I've put it off so long. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the hood. Next thing we're gonna take off is the air intake cover and also the cowl cover, which will require us to take off the windshield wipers first. Alright, I think I'm going to leave it there for this video. There's still a lot more to do, and it's just going to have to go in more parts. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to follow along, and it would really help me out. See you next time.